Well, it's 12:10. I wasn't going fishing today, but it's been overcast, light drizzly rain, not a breath of wind. It's only supposed to have 1 to 5 mils. I don't know what they're talking about at the moment. And it's supposed to have winds up to 100 kilometres an hour today, but as you can see here, it's pretty glassy. I was hanging around home, sitting there waiting and waiting, nothing happened. So I thought, oh, bugger this, I'm out of here. So I thought I won't go to the bigger rivers, I'll just head to the one closest to home near me. My mate's on private property there, and there's a trout just broke the surface out there, so I thought I'll have a bit of mess around the tannin waters again for the bit of fun on the little trout if we can get them. And starting off with the little gold aglia again, little double O. Still got the same setup as the other day. Still got the Inspire reel, the SXI SX20, and the Kuma Cellulose Finesse 1 to 3 kilos, so 4-pound platypus on it. Yeah, so we'll just mess around, see how we go. Make it one, make it none. Water's a lot lower than a couple of days ago, but it's a nice pool, this one. Oh, there we go. I just flicked the lure. I said I saw that one surface feed, and that lure hit the water before I had the bail arm flicked over. This little fella was onto it and took off. So that's a good sign. Good sign. So we'll get the little one off and send him on his way. Once he ties down a little bit, we'll get him in. Whip my hands to handle him and get him off the line. He's only just hooked in the jaw, so it'll be easy to come off. Oh, we'll send him on his way. There's another one just jumped to the right of me there then too. So they could be in for a good day here. Rain, as long as the rain stays very light, will be good. Oh, this little fella here just smashed this bloody lure as hard as he took it like a rocket. And this sort of silver flash, and next thing bang. That was a long cast down the end of this pool. A little bit bigger than the last one. But still fun. I don't care how big they are, they're still fun to catch. Oh, that little fella, on you go, on your way. That's it. Nice start. Just love it. There's some good water around the corner here yet too, and there's a nice big deep hole around the bottom. I'm not used to always pick up 1 or 2 trout and that, so wait till we get there and we may get another one or two if we're lucky. Still could pick one up here yet. Right, we've got a decent one on here. He's tied himself up in a knot. That was taken off that riverbank over there, and winds come up and it's getting hellish and dark. I've got my sunnies on. I don't think I really need them on here. Anyway, we'll get this fella off. He's pretty well tangled. Decent fish though. He'll be over probably about 320, 330 gram. Lovely, beautiful condition. Big fella. Could even go a bit more than that, I think. I'll weigh him in the net and see what he goes. Alright, we're going to let him go. He's on his way. 355 grams actually. He's a beautiful fish. And he's off. Lovely. The wind's dropped again. Still getting black though. I was going to bring a waterproof jacket, but I thought, I won't need it. It's only fine little spits. Might get a wet backside before I get back to the car. Still, it'll be worth it. Just hooked and lost one off that riverbank right where those reeds are. I saw a little ripple on the water there, like a trout had broken the surface there, so I just flicked the lure about a foot to foot and a half off the bank there and brought it back, and no sooner had I done that, this little tackle grabbed hold of it and he just skimmed across the top of the water, and front head shaking, away went the lure. So yeah, tossed it. But no, I've sharpened them up again now and see how we go. Still got a bit of water on this side to fish, so we'll give that a go, but it's looking gloomy still. Well, it didn't matter that much lose that one. I just cast straight in the middle of this pool here, brought it back, and this fella's grabbed hold of it. And, another nice brownie. It's the 4th one for the day. He tied himself up in a knot too. That's in a head roll there. You don't do yourself. Anyway, we'll get him off. You can never get over the colours of these trout in these little tannin waters. The colours are just unbelievable. On your way, Buster. I don't know how well this trout's hooked. Oh God! I watched the bellway. I cast up here to the right hand side river bank. It's not a bow wave come up behind the lure. And I felt a little bump, and then as I got close, I could see the whites of his mouth, the mouth of the trout behind. So I just sort of held the lure there, give it a little jiggle, and he's grabbed hold of it. He's not really, now he's putting up a performance. I've got him up near the surface, but he's just been swimming around like real leisurely. Now he's putting up a fight now. He knows he's hooked now. So, yeah, not a big one. He's nice fish though, but just hooked in that top jaw. So we'll get him off. So that's trout number 5, and that makes it my 170th trout for the season so far. So I'm slowly getting up there. I want to try and get the 200 before Christmas. So hopefully we'll get there. It's the 1st of December today, so yeah, should hopefully do that. Actually, he wasn't a bad sized fish after all. Once you got him out the water there, he's quite a nice fish. Anyway, he's ready to go. Now let's send him on his way. Oh, look comes the rain, comes the wind. Straight down my face. I'll push on. It's too bad, but we'll just have to give it away. Oh, it's another. I don't normally cast downstream, but I was in this, up in the river just back up here. Came down here and thought, just have a look. And I thought, oh, it's a deep hole. Just flicked the lure in there. They said hit the water, and bang, lovely little plump, beautiful little brown grabbed hold of it. So we'll get him off and send him on his way. First day of summer, it's buckling down now. It's about 12 degrees if that. It's bloody cold. I'm going to fish on for a bit longer before I get in. I'm saturated now, so it won't matter. Oh, thankfully the rain's eased off. I've just got hooked on a nice fish here too, lovely brown. Come in from under that overhanging bush in there. He's a nice sized fish. Oh yeah, close, even the 300s. Not highs, but probably low 300 grammer. I'm going to watch a lot of snags in here, so I've got to keep his head up. Oh, nearly under that one. Yeah. Oh yeah, beautiful fish. Yeah, lovely, lovely. So I'll get the net into this fella and get him off and get a couple of picks and send him on his way. There you go, that's how good I was estimated. I just weighed it in the net and deducted the 300 grams of the net weight off and left him at 465 grams, so there you go. Well, he's nearly filled the length of the net up anyway, so anyway, we'll get him on his way. He's good, good to go. Come on, boy. There. Yeah, all good. Rain's eased off a bit. I'm getting wetter from the water falling off the bloody trees over the top of me. I'm just about call it a day. I'd had a hit and a miss in here. I've just come up through all that crap down there and I just, word as a shag, rain's, like I said, the rain's set in again now. The wind's up, absolutely freezing my butt off. I've got 7 trout with it. I'm pretty happy. I think I've done well today to get 7 in here. Had it not come in so wet, and that I would have, probably could have got a few more, I think. But couldn't be. 7 from 10 hookups. Can't complain about that, I don't think. I've got one more pool to fish up ahead of me up through these. Go up in through there, through that gap there. There's a bit of a pool in there, and then I'll get out and head back to the car and call it a day. Right, oh, what is it, yeah? It's about 10 to 2. Is that? Yeah, 10 to 2. 7 trout caught all up, I think it was, in the end. 10, 11 hookups. Had quite a few hit and misses. And the rain just, in the end, that rain just started bucketing down. I couldn't get out my waders outside the car. That's just too heavy. If it drops off, I'll jump out and get out of my gear. But it's, yeah, so just saturated. Anyway, it was a good bit of a session. Really, it wasn't that long. I was hoping it would have held off long because I wanted to go up and fish further upstream. And because I reckon I would have done all right today, would have at least got a dozen or more trout today. But anyway, wasn't to be. So we'll just settle with 7 trout for the day, and be happy with that. So till next time, guys, tight lines.